Yo, what up? It's B-Cide here. Lately, I've been thinking, and this is something that I've been thinking about, and it's that the people you need haven't found you yet. There was a time when I thought nobody was listening, nobody cared, nobody was paying any attention to what was going on, and really, I think a lot of people building something feel that way. Whether it's music, whether it's content that you're putting out, whether you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to start a business, whatever it is, you put something out into the world and it feels like you're talking to yourself, you know. But over time, I've realized something. Sometimes it's not that nobody cares. Sometimes it's just the right people haven't found you yet. And I've seen that happen in ways that I never, ever could have imagined. And I'll say, for example, take Kane. Now, Kane lives in Finland. And years ago, he found me because he was searching Google for rappers that sound like DMX. And somehow, my name came up. And we started talking on Twitter years ago. And now, because of TikTok, we actually get to hang out and talk on a regular basis. How fucking crazy is that? And then there's Pasta Demolisher, a guy that I met through TikTok that came through my lives one day. And he happens to run the Cleveland Marathon. And what does he do? He displays my flag with my logo at the finish line. Now think about that. Just think about that for a second. If somebody told me a year ago that that were to happen, I definitely would have laughed because it was just in such infant stages of what was going on. Then you got offline edits, and not only is he part of the community, but he helped build the Discord server. He invested his own time and energy into, creating a place for people to connect. And that's incredible to me. And there's Prox who helped offline edits with the Discord server. And he's also a mod on the TikTok. And it's absolutely fucking incredible to me that people show up on a daily basis and show up and show out and talk to each other and talk to me and shit like that. And then there's Spar. I hope I'm saying that right. Years ago I thought it was crazy that people in the United Kingdom were listening to the music. I thought it was totally unbelievable. But then I get a message from Spar in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. Okay, a guy from a country where English isn't even a primary language. And then he tells me that me and Shiesty have been his favorite rappers for years. Think about how insane that is. I'm a guy from little shithole town Utica, New York. And there's somebody in Kazakhstan that's been listening to my music for years. Now, how does that even happen? And the answer is those people were already out there. I just hadn't found them yet. And they hadn't found me yet. That's the lesson. I think a lot of people assume nobody wants what they're creating. Nobody cares. Nobody's interested. But sometimes that's not true at all. Sometimes people who need what you're creating, they're already out there. And you just haven't crossed paths yet. And honestly, that's one of the biggest things that TikTok has taught me. I thought I was building an audience. Okay? Seriously. But what I was really building was relationships with people. Because when I look at all these stories, it's not about numbers. Really, it's not about viral shit. It's not about any of that. They're all people. Think about this for a second. There's Kane. There's the Pasta Demolisher. There's Offline Edits. There's Prox. There's Spar. And, every one of those people already existed. We just hadn't found each other yet. And that's why I never assume that nobody cares anymore. Sometimes the people you need haven't found you yet. That's what it is. Stay strong. Stay wicked. Like, subscribe, comment, share this with somebody who you think needs it. It's B-Cide. Peace out.